AI and e-commerce, how the not so distant future is going to look like, and why each and every single one of you should be super excited about it, as well as what are the great capabilities that are already available today and you can all use and try on Monday morning. Hi everyone, I'm Oren Inditzky. I lead online stores at Wix. We power more than 3 million e-commerce sites with tens of thousands joining every month. And today we're going to give you a quick glimpse of how we see the future and what our merchants are already enjoying with AI today. The future of AI and e-commerce would not rely on cookie-cutter static website. Instead, they would look more like AI agents that understand the user intent, the merchant goals, and everything on the site. The text, the layout, the visual will adapt and in many cases created in real time. At the same time, merchants would have complete control over the vibe, tone of voice, design language, and the overall experience won't feel like a dry conversation with a chat agent. Instead, visuals will take center stage and they will constantly adapt according to the user's use case. Let me give you a quick example how that might look like. So let's say I'm in the market for outdoor speakers. So I could either go to my favorite brand or I could start by simply chatting with an AI agent. I'm telling it that I'm in the market for outdoor speakers. It knows that I'm actually going into a new house. It might suggest me a new brand that I haven't heard about. From here, I could either land on the brand's website or enjoy the brand's new AI-powered experience embedded in the AI chat agent that I already use. And then, when I transition to the actual brand, it already knows what I'm looking for. So everything is going to be centered around what I'm looking for. So it shows me a potential speaker model. It might hear that I'm not very big fan of that design. And then once it gives me another design that I'm happy with, because it already knows the context, and it knows that I'm actually using it for my backyard, it might ask me for some information about my backyard. As I'm in the process of moving, I happen to have the floor plan of my backyard, so I might upload it to the chat engine, and then it might offer me actually 2 speakers, one for each corner, and then it might ask me if it should add it to the cart. I say yes, and then we basically complete the purchase. The nice thing about it is that e-commerce would not only be limited to the traditional web interfaces we know today, because when you take AI and you combine it with existing technologies that exist today, like computer vision, AR, natural language processing, as well as advanced logistics, in the very soon to come future, we might be walking down Fifth Avenue. We might see a persona that we like their outfit on the other side of the road, and only by switching our hand, the system would bring up to our AR glasses this entire outfit, all the way from shoes to accessories, with our sizes, when we could see ourselves in an AI virtual fitting room, and when we say yes, we want it, in 2 hours we'll get it to our doorstep. Same thing goes if we're going to watch the Knicks game tonight, and in the first quarter our favorite athlete will score a buzzer beater. Their shoes might come up in our AR glasses on our TV, and if we say yes, we might get those shoes to our hands before even the game ends. As we can see, the distance between the intent and us holding the product would shrink to minimum. And in many cases, the shopping experience would start even before we have an intent. So now let's switch gears to what we already have on our Wix platform that our merchants can enjoy today, and any one of you can really try it tomorrow morning. So let's say you're in the process of establishing a new brand, or just a brand refresh. That used to be a very lengthy, long, and extensive process that involved a lot of professionals. Today, our AI capabilities, based on a few questions, can suggest the best name for your business, a matching domain, and even design a logo for you. Another thing that takes a lot of time for online stores is crafting converting product descriptions. Our AI capabilities simply ask you a few questions, and they already create it for you, and it's already optimized for SEO. And that magic, by the way, is not only limited to product description. It is ready for any written word on your site, whether it's a welcome section, FAQs, policies, and it knows the best practices for each section of your site, so you'll be able to convert better. When we visit a brand that we do not know, what would most likely determine if we continue to purchase or bounce is whether what we see on the site causes us to trust that brand. And we know for a fact that visual content has tremendous impact on that. Well, luckily today, with our AI capabilities, any brand can generate studio-like, highly professional visuals that fit the site ratio, fit the design language for anywhere on the site. And this capability is already also available for product photography. So what used to take extensive and expensive long production days, today you simply take your phone, you snap a photo of your product, and with one click, you get a professional AI pack shot ready for your online store. We saw that online advertising costs went up by 200% in the past 8 years. So SEO is still very important. The thing is that it's actually a section for professionals. Well, our in-house professional created this AI wizard that scans your site and automatically optimizes your site for SEO. So you can cut costs, save time, and bring in more traffic. We also saw 2024 studies that show us that 90% of shoppers go through social media as part of the purchasing process. The question is, how can you keep up with generating so much content when you need to focus on running your business? Well, luckily we have AI capabilities that generates those social posts automatically for you. And I'm talking about captions, visuals, even videos. And the good news is that it's not only limited for social media, because you can use AI to create your email marketing campaigns, and even referral programs and loyalty programs. So far we've talked about content generation and Gen AI, but there's another aspect of AI which are advanced machine learning algorithms. Well, back in the days that was a territory reserved only for the tech giants, but we democratized it. So with our partner Twig, we can allow any merchants to show the right products in the right order for the right users at the right time. And it's proven to boost conversion rates. Same thing goes for those smart product recommendations that you see with all the e-commerce giants. So you don't need to have a team to work on those algorithms anymore. You simply drag and drop that item into your store, and it constantly adapts and optimizes in order to increase average order value and to boost conversion rates. Another area that is truly being revolutionized as we speak is customer care. We recently launched an AI assistant that is customer facing. You can think about it basically as if you're adding another employee to your stuff. The way it works is scan your site, scans your catalog, it knows your audience and your target geo, and you can even feed it complete manual PDFs of your products. That means that pretty quickly, it knows about your products more than you could ever know. And then you basically add another employee that works 24/7 and suggests the right products for the right user, answer their question, so you can focus on running your business. Well, Wix is renowned all over the world for storefront design. We have a very easy to use drag and drop editor that anyone can use. We now brought it to the AI era. So you can basically select any section of your store or any page and talk to our AI agent, and it will design stunning visuals and storefront sections for you. And this is also available for complete storefronts. So you can set up an online store from scratch. Just tell it what you're looking for, what's your target audience, what are your goals, and it will do anything for you. Another AI assistant that we just launched is the merchant assistant. And we all know that e-commerce goes beyond what the customer sees. There's a lot of work that goes in the back office. Well, today you can simply talk to that agent and say, I want to update my inventory. I want to track that order. I'm actually looking to generate the most converting social campaign or the most converting discount for the upcoming weekend, or what are the most insightful insights that I can get from my analytics. And it does the work for you. The great thing is that it's not only limited for you to use within the Wix platform, because 2 weeks ago, we just launched a new MCP. What it basically means that all those capabilities that you could use within the Wix platform with our AI agent, you could use AI agent of your choice. So you could, for example, use it on Claude and say, hey, I want to start running a discount for all shoes above $100 for this weekend only. You click enter, and that's it. It's on your live site. No coding, no dashboard, no settings. So as you can see, the level of innovation, and mostly the pace of innovation, is incredible. If we will do this session in a week from now, we will probably have a few more capabilities to talk to you about. So I encourage you all to stay on it.